Hey Evan, how are you?
Doing well, Amy. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy voting day, and we're super blessed to be able to have our independence and vote. Right? I don't care what side you're on. We have that independence, that and freedom. So it's
Yes.
pretty awesome.
Today's election day, and I thought you had a great idea of let's talk about the housing market, regardless of who wins and what we're seeing currently, especially since it's been a few months since we did our COVID update. So why don't you take it away as far as the real estate market?
Yeah. So the real estate market continues to rise. Really, really low inventory, which is making a little bit more difficult for our buyers, of course. Um, but from all of what the economists have said and following them, and they do realize this is an election year, all of those numbers are slanting upwards and accelerating by 4%. So that's pretty amazing. So the market is just, it's fabulous. It really is. Unfortunately for a lot of businesses, it's been really, really trying for them. But in the real estate world, it's been go time.
Yes.
Busy, busy, busy. So, with that being said, as far as, people are always asking, but it depends on who gets into office. And, regardless, the last two elections, all of the economists have said that, the real estate market has just gone up. So that's, there's a little piece of information, and I think that that's super valuable to, hold in our hands. I know a lot of people are wondering, is it good to sell? Is it good to buy? How are those interest rates?
Yeah.
I mean, the
I uh,
interest.
I won't answer that question as far as what we typically see because this is a number of elections for me over the years is there's always this lull that happens before the election because um, of the unknown, right? And so I really felt like it happened the first couple of weeks of October where things kind of calmed down with new buyers because I don't see the listing side so much, but the buyers, clients coming in that were raising their hands to start October and then to end October. Surprisingly and thankfully, it did pick up as far as new clients that were raising their hand to buy a home. I think that sets up well for post-election because you have a number of people that are saying now about listings, because you mentioned inventory, that are saying, well, let's see what happens with the election. So election is going to
Yep.
come and go. We're all going to wake up and then they're going to say, okay, well, I'm ready to list. Or you're going to have the next set of people that all of a sudden we're at the end of the year and they say, hey, let's wait until the new year. But I think what I hear you saying is there's a lot of pent up demand, possibly, of people sitting on the sidelines for one of the two outcomes. And
Yep.
as the inventory comes up, the buyers are there, which is fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. I know you've pre-approved a lot of buyers. I know I have buyers that are sitting on the sidelines just waiting. I literally got a text message today. I made my follow-up calls and calling, my buyers, hey, how's it going? How are the listings coming through? Is there anything that you see? Can we change anything on there? And it's literally, no, there's nothing, but there's just nothing out there for us right now. We're just waiting for the perfect house to come.
Yep.
So, with that in mind, they're still, they are definitely still buying, and we just need to get those listings out there.
So what do you suggest to a buyer to make their offer strong right now? Is now the time to go in and get that 12% discount on the list price?
Oh no, right now people are going over asking. I
Yeah.
mean, they're going, in some cases, $80,000 over asking price,
Wow.
depending upon what the listing is. And then going in multiple offers. I had a seller listing agent messaged me back after multiple offers were coming in, and his response to me was, Amy, your contract was extremely clean, thank you for that, and the way you presented your client was over the top, thank you for that. And because of those two things, my client felt very comfortable moving forward with your clients. So, there's just a number of different things that go into it. And I think each one is very specific in itself. I think also having that really great relationship between real estate agents is a huge thing. People want to work with good agents. They
Yeah,
don't want to work with agents that are not, doing their job. That's a huge thing.
yeah,
So, and then presenting the buyers in regards to, listen, this is why they want to buy the house. They love this house. Letting them know who they are. That's a big thing. Sellers move on emotion. So if you can present your buyers with the strongest, heartstrings, those sellers are really gonna, doesn't matter what the sale price is in some cases,
yeah,
their heartstrings are gonna get pulled and they're gonna go, oh my gosh, I want these buyers to have this house. So, in this market right now, it is really busy and it's moving fast. It is so crucial to have a solid real estate agent on your side, on both sides, and those people that are trying to sell for sale by owner, this is not the market to be trying to sell for sale by owner. There's
yeah,
way too many things that are going into this, and reading these contracts and understanding, the all the mental part even that goes behind all of these sales. So, um, that being said, it's it's nonstop.
yeah,
It is nonstop, but being there for the clients, and then having amazing lenders like yourself. That's a huge thing. Being able to get to that closing table.
right.
For example, I have had some buyers coming in on my listings that have, let's just say, used other lenders. Maybe they're outside of the state. Listen, they're using this because they personally know this person. It's a friend of theirs, and for one reason or another, they cannot get that closed in 30 days.
Right.
You're closing things in 30 days, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Um,
Yeah.
I think that's probably the two biggest things that are coming out of COVID are, uh, for us, appraisers are super backed up. So get
Yeah.
your appraisal ordered right away, and just lender capacity in general. Um, you're starting to see the request for 45 to 60-day closings, where anyone that's not doing a jumbo loan, we're still closing in 30 days. So
Yeah.
it just depends on the lender and how they're set up and how they can handle the influx of business.
Definitely. I know for sure when I give and this isn't just because you and I are having this conversation, but I do know for sure when I have a buyer and their pre approval is with you, people know you guys. And so they're, oh, family mortgage, absolutely. They get us to the closing table every single time. So that is another big factor in
Well, you made my day.
it. But anyways, yeah, so that being said, I mean, I think we're all in super good shape, and the bottom line is what we're gathering here is, make sure you have a strong lender, make sure you have a strong real estate agent that backs you up 100%. And if you have any questions at all within the buying or selling, give me a call. If you have any questions at all in regards to the lending side, give Evan a call. Super important. You want to have people like us that are strong, that are supporting you guys 100%.
Awesome. Well, we'll be back at it again very, very soon. We won't take so long. Okay.
Absolutely. Sounds good. Thanks, Evan.
Thanks, Amy.